Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Okay, here we go. So, yeah, today we are going to watch the new Disney movie that came out on Disney Plus or whatever. And yeah, that's about it. I've seen a bunch of VTubers do this kind of thing. Obviously, I won't be showing the movie on the stream, so it might, this might not be a very interesting stream to watch. I don't know. I've watched a few VTuber watch-alongs, and I think they're fine, but I don't. It's whatever. I figured I should do this because I thought it would be cool to have my reaction to this movie, somewhere available to see, I guess, because I've heard it's good and Encanto is good and all that. So yeah, so the way these watch-alongs works is I've got a timer here on screen, and as soon as I press play on the movie, I'm gonna press play on the timer, so that way you can tell where I am in the movie. That's how it works. I've never done this before, but it should work. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, and there's not gonna be any sound or anything on the stream. You have to you have to pull the movie up yourself and watch it yourself while I watch it. But what I am going to do first is I will put this here. Yeah, there we go. And I will put this right here. This is the movie we are watching today. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have the movie ready to go. The hard part is going to be pressing play on the timer and the movie at the same time. But it should be fine. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, there won't be any audio or video from the movie on this stream. So be ready for that. I'm gonna try my best to, you know, react to stuff, I guess. But we'll see what happens. This whole stream might just be me sitting here doing nothing pretty much, but we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, so I guess we're probably ready to go. This movie is about an hour and 40 minutes or so. Okay, so we are going to play in three, two, one, go. Did it work? Okay, good, it worked. Okay, cool. Now we just have to watch the movie. Disney movies are always good. Oh no, your parents. Okay. Supreme beings. Okay. Every single thing they ask, alright. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I agree with that. Because you kind of got to worry about yourself as well. That's pretty cool. 14 is not an adult at all. I can't believe she did that. Oh my god. Is this movie going to have like a lot of Chinese in it? Because Encanto had a lot of Spanish in it. Cool. Okay. I wonder who this is. Oh, I see. It's one of these situations. These Disney movies definitely don't follow the same, formula as older Disney movies do, you know? There's not, usually there's like the princess and then the guy. I mean, they're really, they're starting to change things up, I guess, which is probably a good thing. Yeah. What does it look like? You are definitely not an adult. Ass dimple. I can already see the theme of this movie, probably. I had a big problem with that when I was in school. I always felt really pressured to do really well, and it started to make me kind of depressed when I got late in high school, honestly. I always felt if I didn't do well enough, I would just, I don't know. It was a lot of pressure. So that kind of thing is not good. You really can't put too much pressure on your kids. You always have like a lot of parents have like a idea of what their kids are going to end up doing, and sometimes they push it too far, and it puts a lot of pressure on the kids, and that's not a good thing. So yeah, I'm assuming the theme of this movie is going to be that parental parent expectations or whatever, something along those lines. Yeah, she would kill all other animals if it meant saving the red panda. High expectations causes a lot of stress. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Ching Baling. Yeah, always listen to your parents. Don't worry about how you feel. So this doesn't take place in China? It's just a Chinese family, I guess? Because it said North American tour, unless I just missed something, I don't know. Okay. Alright. She's going to kill him. Wow. See, that's probably not how you parent. You see, that's not good either. You can't just like I have had this problem a lot too. If you have, you need to talk to your parents if you have problems. You can't just always say everything's fine and just always go along with everything like that. It's not good for your health. I mean, I don't really have any room to talk because I do that too, but you know. I feel like there's a fine line. Like there's a certain point, you know, you've got to have a certain amount of discipline and a certain amount of freedom for when you're parenting. You know, you need to. There's a certain point where it needs to be. You know, you can't be too hard, like strict, and you can't be too soft either. Being a parent's hard, I guess. Another thing that's important probably is like realizing when your kid is like an adult. You know, at a certain age, you need to basically you need to let them do what they want, pretty much. Like you can't treat them the same way you always have once they turn like 18 or 21 or whatever. But not 14. 14 is not an adult. So is she toned red now? Oh no. That is not what's happening. What's that other movie called? Well, the mom turns into a bear. What's that movie called again? The one where she's like, "You can change your fate." Yeah, this is definitely not something you should hide from, you know, your parents. I'm pretty sure, probably. Alexia or what, huh? I can't believe they put that in a Disney movie. Oh my god. At least red hair is cool. Going to school is terrible idea. There's literally no chance you can get you like that's it's just not gonna happen. Did they just put the word pove in a Disney movie? Oh my god, it's getting worse by the second. Wow, look at that. Beautiful hair. Oh, blinking one eye at a time. Holy shit. He really is the perfect man. Oh, she's going to jail now. You see that? She just assaulted an officer. Oh boy. Of course she's able to make it through a window this time. Oh no, her ass is too fat, and it's loading the guards. How heavy is she as a panda? Brave! That's what that movie was called, isn't it? Our ancestor loved the red panda so much he turned her whole family into red pandas. It, it was a horrible curse placed upon us. Everyone hated her for it. That's why she was killed in a coup to overthrow her, but we could not remove the curse. Sadly, the red moon is only once every 2,000 years, and the last one was yesterday. So, too bad. Red is my favorite color, actually. It's pretty good. Don't worry, it's not like she can hear us right now. Ha ha ha. The blood moon has a 1 in 8 chance of happening every night on Terraria. You always want to tell. What are you, a fool? Pretty sad. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. I've literally already forgot what color her hair was at the beginning of the movie. I am also tend to be a lot more calm around a good friend, so that probably makes sense. I'm a furry. I can't ask her that. There are definitely some things you shouldn't hide from your parents, but there are probably also some things you should. I mean, there are definitely some things you probably shouldn't tell your parents, but there are some things you really do need to tell them sometimes. Okay, this is. What did they just happen to have a box of kittens, by the way? Did they just have that? It's just something they keep handy? Oh, okay. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. So that's where that meme is from about the lean. Okay, that's good to know. This is pretty predictable. Now she's gonna find a way to go without telling them, of course. That is a bit expensive. How much did the Hololive Fest cost again? Probably at least that much. Oh, wow, she's got a cool scar. Look at that. I mean, if you really try, you could probably make that much money. Bah. I still think 14's too young to worry about that. I don't know. Bear, what is this? Brave? Oh boy. So what? Is that like $200 for all of you then? That's like $800. That's crazy. How could you possibly raise $800 in like less than a month? That's not possible. Do kids even have $800 to give? I'm sure this has no negative repercussions at all. Hey, those weren't for you. I mean, there was something about the ritual being harder if you give into your emotions too much or something like that. So, like, that's probably not good. 200. I don't think most 14-year-olds have $200 just to give to someone. Are you allowed to go to that? Well, this is a cool bunch of people, I guess. Ha 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 ha, yeah, that's what, yeah. I mean, I get it, but like, yeah, you probably just shouldn't go. Like, she probably just shouldn't go if she the panda thing. I mean, it sucks, but sometimes you just kind of gotta. Sometimes you just gotta sacrifice stuff, you know? The classic scene where she goes in and talks to her and then finds out she's not there. Probably. Yeah, show you all. I mean, it really depends on what you want, you know? That's the thing. I mean, you need to take other people into consideration about stuff, but you or yourself are very important, okay? If I was you, I would just do the ritual. I mean, I think it's more important. That was the part where she rips him limb from limb. Oh boy. Well, that's not good, is it? I don't really know where this movie will go from here. I wonder if I feel like it could go either way, like how getting rid of the pen or keeping. I feel like either one could end up being a thing. Like I could easily see it being like, yeah, she keeps it and it's not the worst thing or something. I don't know. I think I don't know about China, but in Japan, four is a bad number because it sounds like the word for death. Well, we will have to pull out one of your teeth, but other than that. Well, that's not good, because now zombies will be able to open your doors. That looks pretty good. Those clothes are cool. I'm glad the father's finally doing something at the end here. He's been completely useless this whole movie, so it's cool that he's having a moment here. People only have two sides. Okay, you've got that. Does not everything only has two sides. Okay, dummy. That's what a side is. Okay, it's only the left side and the right side. Okay. You see, for the ritual, we'll have to cut your head off and then sew it back on. The ritual is probably going to fail, alright? That's my guess right now, because she did it so many times. This is where they opened the portal to the Smurf dimension, right? That's what happened in the Smurf movie, right? They used the blood moon to make a blue moon or something like that. I don't know. Well, this is cool. This movie definitely isn't going to end without some kind of a confrontation between her and her mom, though, about stuff, you know? Yeah, here it is. Here's what's gonna happen. I told you. But you don't have any money. That's illegal. Unless you do, I guess. Maybe. Whoa, what? Oh. Okay, I did not expect that. I mean, I knew there was going to be some kind of a confrontation between them, but I didn't expect that. I liked that coat, whatever it's called. I don't know Chinese clothes. I only know some Japanese stuff. She can double jump, look at that. Okay. She just lands on the ground and dies. What are you doing here? You didn't pay. Get the fuck out. You don't belong here. This is illegal, mate. We do not support this. I only know about kimonos and yukatas. I don't know about other stuff. Oh, Cole Tyler's here. Look at that. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. This movie doesn't have enough music in it for a Disney movie. The music is my favorite part about a Disney movie. Encanto was great. Encanto had music, and every song in it was great. Except for Waiting on a Miracle. That song was good, but like, it wasn't as good as the others. Look, they're coming out of their cage and they're doing just fine. But wait, there's five of them. How is there five of them? Who the fuck? There should be four of them. Oh boy, here we go. Why is it so fucking big? Yeah, I agree. I can see how being the panda would be a much bigger problem for Oh, considering how big she is. Yeah, big butt. Sure, why not? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I definitely didn't expect this. Why is she so big? They're all the same fucking size. Pretty much. Why is she so much bigger? How the how did they convince them to do that? This is pretty cool. Seriously though, how did they convince them to sing for this? I feel like they'd be I feel like they wouldn't do that. So that's why she has the scar, right? Okay. That's cool that the scar has a thing, I guess. I guess it's interesting that she's younger in here or whatever. I saw a video about how the new Dragon Ball Super movie is like CG because like Toei and them saw how well like Disney movies are doing, and that's why they wanted to do that. Something like that. I wonder if that's true, because I definitely prefer, at least for Dragon Ball especially, I definitely prefer the 2D. The CG Disney movies are all good though, but even for Disney movies, I bet the 2D would look cool, better, probably. Not that this is bad at all though. I just prefer 2D animation better, at least for like Dragon Ball especially. Not to take away from this moment here, this is a pretty, I mean, this is like the climax, I guess, whatever. Exactly, it's her life. She can decide to do stuff if she wants. I think this movie has a pretty good message, actually. I think I guess all the Disney movies usually have a good message, at least these days. I mean, like Encanto that did as well, you know? Is the message in this movie really that different from the one in Encanto, though? It's pretty similar, I feel like. No, I will now give you ultimate god power. 20 years later. Mordecai? Oh my god. What, she's got one now too? Oh. Ah, I see. Okay. Oh. Yeah, imagine how much better the actual red panda is for advertising. Instead of dressing like, yeah, oh boy. Oh boy, that's a lot. So what, she can just have eels in the tail now? Elon Musk has made progress, I see. Well, that was a pretty good movie. I guess now is a good time to give my thoughts about it. So, yeah, pretty good. I mean, it's a Disney movie, so it's going to be good, I think. I mean, a lot of people watch movies like this and they have like 1,000 fucking complaints and nitpicks about it. It's like, I don't ever get that. Like, I watch people review some movies like this and they say brilliant things, issues they had, and I just didn't feel that way at all. Like, I'm not critical at all about stuff like this. Like, I never pay attention. Like, even like big problems sometimes I just don't care about. But personally, I think this movie was fine. I thought it was good. I don't think it was better than Encanto. I do think I like Encanto better personally, probably just because of the music, if nothing else. But it was very good. It had a good message. Like I said, I explained it myself too. It's a good message that I think a lot of people could probably learn from. It's a good movie, I'd say. I honestly don't have any problems with it at all. I couldn't, nothing really, there was nothing in it that bothered or annoyed me really. Everything, it was fine, you know? Pretty good. I do wonder why the mom's panda was so much bigger, and I guess it just was, I don't know. Interesting, I guess. It was a good movie though. No complaints from me. Uh, I give it like an 8 out of 10, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, pretty good. That's all I really have to say about it, I guess. A cool story, cool concept, I guess. You know, the characters were fine. Nothing, no real problems with me. I'm sure I could watch someone else do a video about it, and they talk for an hour about how every single thing about the movie was terrible and how they hated it and everything. But like, I don't know. Like I said, I never have. I'm just not very critical about anything like this. I never have I usually don't have problems with stuff I watch. Like it has to actually have a major issue for me to not like it. I guess I don't know. There was nothing wrong with this. I don't think though, personally. Like I said, I really like the music in Disney movies. So it kind of sucks that there wasn't a lot of music in this. There was just that one song, and it wasn't really an actual Disney song or anything. So it is what it is, I guess. Still a good movie though. I heard someone say that this was like their favorite Disney movie now, but I definitely wouldn't say that. Uh, it's hard to decide a favorite Disney movie. There are so many good ones. I like Moana, Frozen, Lion King, all those. I like. There's a lot of Disney movies I like. It's hard to pick a favorite, honestly. But it's definitely not this one. This is definitely not my favorite. This is not as good as any of those. I don't think. It's still good though. It's still good. Still worth watching, probably. Like I said, I do like how Disney movies aren't the same thing as they were for a long time, Like so many Disney movies have the same premise of princess, fucking prince character. They have princess and then they have love interest and yeah, and they all follow that thing that for a while. There's so many that do that. There's not a huge problem with that. But it's cool that they are doing other stuff as well now. I do like that. So yeah, good movie. Really good message. Like I said, it's really important not to put too much pressure on your child, on the kids, your kids, whatever, It's really important not to have too high expectations of them, because like I said, I felt when I was in school, I felt like I had to do well in school. I felt like if I didn't do well in school, then I was just fucked, I guess. I just felt like I felt my entire life depended on me doing well in school, and it put a lot of stress on me, honestly. And that's not good. I mean, schools are important, and you should do your best in school, but you shouldn't it's there's just a point where it's a bit too much, You need to worry about school is not the most important thing in life, And like I said, your parents sometimes expect you to become something specific or do something, you know, like they have the expectations of you are really high and they expect you to do something specific, but then you end up wanting something different. You have like something different that they don't agree with, or maybe or something like that, and it's bad, That's not good. You just need to be open minded and be willing to let your kid do what they want. Give them a bit of freedom. Like I said, you need to be a little strict. There are some things you do need to be stricter about, but it's very important not to be too strict on a lot of stuff. Okay, and as like a kid, whatever, it's very important to talk to your parents about stuff or problems you have. Like it was in this movie a lot of times where she just didn't say anything. It's like, oh yeah, it's all fine. Yeah, you're the ones I think about when I do that and all that stuff. It's just I know it's definitely hard. I definitely get that it's hard to do that sometimes to talk to your parents about stuff like that. It's not easy sometimes. But it's important to try your best to do that when you can. Mental health is a very big deal. Don't take it lightly. And don't Another thing that's important I think is not to settle for stuff. Don't imagine you're growing up and you really want to be like, like I don't know, a job like maybe you want to be like, I don't know, a veterinarian, that's something I don't know. But your parents want you to be, I don't know, politician maybe, I don't know. That's just first thing that came to mind. But then like imagine that But like you just settle for being like a politician, even though you have no passion for that, you don't like the job at all, but you just settle for doing that because it makes your parents happy. You should not do that. Okay, you just should not do that because it's your life you're talking about. You only live once, and why would you waste your life doing something that you don't want to do just to make someone else happy, you know? I mean, it's important to respect your parents, and, obviously you still love them, but you need to think about yourself too. And don't make big decisions that are going to drastically affect your life based off of what someone else thinks, you know? You need to make your own opinions and do what you want to do. And I think that's really important. And that's probably what I would take away from this movie, I guess. More or less. Something along those lines. But anyway, I guess that's all I really have to say. It's a good movie, a good message, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. These are some long credits. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the movie now. Okay, let's stop this timer here. Um Stop reset. Okay. There we go. Yep. That was a pretty good movie. Anyway. Huh. I should probably I guess I can get rid of this timer. Okay. Here's the movie we watched. Turning Red. Pretty good. Like I said, I guess about 8 out of 10. Maybe like a 7.5 out of 10. Something like that. It's pretty good. Maybe I'll do like a Disney movie tier list at some point. Because I've seen most of the Disney movies. That would be a good idea, probably. Alright, so yeah, that's that. That's the stream. I hope you enjoyed. There were definitely some periods where I didn't say much, but it is what it is. I just wanted to get my reactions and opinions of this movie out though, because you only see something for the first time once, so I can't do this with any movie I've already watched really. So yeah, I figured I should do this because had heard this movie was pretty good. It's not, it was good, but it wasn't like as good as I was probably. I feel like it was probably gonna be a little better, I guess, but it was definitely still good. So yeah, I guess that's it. I might do a watch alongs in the future. It depends on the movie. I'm probably not gonna do a watch along for any like I'm only gonna do it on stuff I'm interested in, like a big Disney movie maybe, a big anime movie. If Studio Trigger does any movies, I'll probably do a watch along for that. You know, but other than that, I don't know. It just depends on what the movie is. If I think it's a cool movie that I'd like to do a watch along with, then I'll do it. Something that I think I'll enjoy a lot. But other than that, who knows when I'll do another one of these? Who knows? Sooner or later. It depends. I might never do one. Who knows what'll happen. But I do hope you enjoyed this. It's a new kind of thing on my channel, so yeah. Like I said, pretty good movie. Uh, yeah. So anyway, yeah. I really appreciate anyone who watches this. Leave a comment if you have any ideas for movies I could do a watch along with, or any games I could play, or any other kind of stream I could do. Leave it in the comment. That'd be really helpful, I think. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all the other things. And I really